How much does it cost to play golf every single day for 246 days in a row? And for some context, I'm on a journey to go from a 24 handicap to scratch golfer in just 365 days. So we've been playing and practicing, practicing every single day. And here's the cost breakdown from lowest to highest. And I'll give you the total at the end. So the first cost we've got is just the misc things, like gloves, tees. It's basically the smallest cost. And that has cost me around 250 euros so far in this journey. Now, the next expense is lost golf balls. I play a lot, so I lose a hell of a lot of golf balls. And before we had our nice deal with Vice Golf, we were actually buying all the balls ourselves and losing all the balls ourselves. So for the first 3 months of the journey, we on average lost 150 balls a month, which is kind of crazy. So the total cost of that was 450 euros. Now, the next expense is something that most people forget about, but it's still an expense, right? And that is the cost of fuel. So getting to and from the golf courses, the fuel we've spent so far is 479 euros total on fuel. Now, the next largest expense is actually range balls. And we're hitting balls at the range basically 90% of the time. So even if we're just going for a round, we're hitting balls. The total cost of range balls so far is 830 euros. We had this one mental day where we went to Sitges, this super expensive course, and it cost us 43 euros for 100 balls. It was absolutely wild. And now this is where the numbers start to pump up. So the next biggest expense is golf lessons. And obviously that should be one of the highest expenses because it's one of the most important bits, right? But if we're averaging 55 euros a session, and we get one lesson a week, so that's come out to 1,900 euros. Now, the penultimate expense, and it wouldn't be possible without this expense, is the golf membership. So obviously going down and doing my 9 holes, 18 holes, it's all included in this. And that is 2,000 euros. And then we have the final most expensive expense, which is extremely expensive in my opinion. And this is because in the area where I am in Spain, the north of Spain, Catalonia, green fees are very expensive. They range from about, the cheapest you're gonna find it is 60 euros. And then the most expensive goes up to like 240 euros. And we do an 18-hole away day once a week. So that expense is actually 4,200 euros in the last 240 plus days, which means the total expense for the challenge so far is 10,134 euros. So if you could hit that follow button, that would really help me out.